Welcome back to Dinar Community, where today's developments are nothing short of historic. A financial shockwave has just reverberated through the global markets. What was once dismissed as baseless speculation has now transformed into undeniable fact. The Iraqi dinar has officially revalued. This is no longer rumor or hopeful theory. Verified statements from within Iraq's own financial leadership have confirmed the change. The revaluation is real, it's active, and it's already reshaping Iraq's monetary landscape. Perhaps the most striking sign is the nationwide release of lower denomination bills, concrete evidence that Iraq is fully embracing a redesigned currency system. For dinar holders worldwide, this moment is a turning point. We are no longer talking about the what ifs or maybes, we are witnessing the implementation of long-anticipated monetary policy. The world's financial institutions are no longer ignoring the dinar. Instead, they're adjusting their operational frameworks to reflect this new reality. If you've been holding on to dinar, your patience may be about to pay off. But the spotlight is now shifting from, will it happen? To, how should we respond? In today's deep dive, we'll unpack all the confirmed developments and explore what they mean for your financial future. From institutional responses to public adoption within Iraq, we'll give you the full picture of what's now being called a historic monetary shift. After years of speculation and endless debates, Iraq's central bank has officially kicked off the revaluation process. The lower denomination notes that experts long pointed to as a key marker of this shift are no longer theoretical, they are in use today across Iraq's banking network and retail landscape. Ordinary citizens are already spending and receiving these new bills, and the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) has formally announced its next phase of economic reform. Iraq is not merely planning a currency overhaul, it's executing it, with clear intent and a strategic blueprint. This move elevates the Iraqi dinar to a new global tier. Once marginalized in international currency circles, the dinar is now gaining the attention and recognition of major economic players around the world. This is not just about redesigning banknotes. It's a full-scale upgrade of Iraq's financial system, aimed at aligning it with global economic norms. After years of lagging behind due to instability, Iraq is now stepping onto the world stage with renewed strength and structure. Those who stayed the course, waiting through years of uncertainty, are now seeing the signs of real change. The dinar, once written off as speculative, is now entering a new era defined by structural stability and global participation. The transition to lower denominations isn't just cosmetic. It represents a major shift in how Iraq manages its economy. By reducing reliance on high denomination bills and introducing practical currency units for everyday use, Iraq is aligning its monetary system with international standards. The psychological impact within Iraq has been immense. Citizens are regaining faith in their nation's currency. The fear of runaway inflation is giving way to optimism and trust. The introduction of stable, modern notes signals Iraq's serious intent to maintain a sound, forward-thinking financial environment. For investors, this is not just a short-term opportunity, it's a signal of long-term viability. Iraq is preparing for deeper trade relationships, stronger purchasing power, and increased global capital inflow. In short, Iraq is laying the groundwork for sustainable economic expansion. We're now seeing clear indications that Iraq's exchange rate is no longer based on guesswork. The new rate is being adjusted to reflect the country's improving financial health and macroeconomic metrics, part of a larger reform strategy that has been years in the making. Iraq has implemented key fiscal safeguards to ensure stability. Inflation control mechanisms are now guided by international best practices. The central bank has taken deliberate steps to avoid speculative bubbles and to promote long-term reliability in the new system. Major players in the global financial community are taking note. Forex markets in Asia, Europe, and North America are already recalibrating their models to reflect the new dinar values. Institutional investors who once dismissed the dinar as too risky are now engaging in real-time analysis. Iraq's compliance with global financial protocols, including SWIFT integration and Basel III standards, is strengthening its credibility and making its financial system more transparent and secure. This is a clear message to the world. Iraq is not just recovering, it's rising. The narrative is shifting. Iraq is no longer seen solely as a post-war, oil-reliant economy. It's transforming into a diversified market with genuine potential for global partnerships and long-term growth. As capital begins to return, international investors are cautiously re-engaging with Iraq's capital and currency markets. Regional trade routes that had gone quiet are now reopening. Business confidence is rising within Iraq, and entrepreneurs are finding new momentum to scale operations. Private sector hiring is slowly picking up, especially in service and retail sectors. This revaluation isn't just impacting banks and investors, it's igniting a full-scale economic renewal for the Iraqi people. Purchasing power is increasing. Prices are stabilizing. Everyday Iraqis are feeling the effects where it matters most, in their wallets. The new notes have brought with them a sense of modernization. Financial infrastructure is being recalibrated, from point-of-sale terminals to digital wallets, ensuring seamless integration with the updated currency. Abroad, dinar holders are now entering a critical window. Verifying the authenticity of your notes is a top priority. Scammers thrive during high-profile transitions like this. Make sure you're working with certified dealers or financial institutions. Also, don't assume your local bank is ready. Many financial institutions are still working to update their internal systems. Some are far ahead, others, not so much. Knowing your bank's policy on foreign currency exchanges, especially for dinar, will save you frustration and risk. You'll also need to stay updated through official sources, primarily the Central Bank of Iraq and the Ministry of Finance. Ignore unverified claims and social media rumors. This is not the time for guesswork. Regulatory compliance, especially with anti-money laundering and know your customer protocols, will be enforced. Don't get caught unprepared, be proactive. The opportunity here is enormous, but it must be handled with clarity and precision. Short-term profits are tempting, but they can be easily erased by poor planning, tax penalties, or legal missteps. Professional financial guidance is not optional, it's a necessity. Taxes, wealth protection, asset diversification, these are all areas where expert help will make or break your results. Think beyond the exchange window. Think about your next 5, 10, or even 20 years. Will this revaluation be a momentary windfall or the foundation of generational wealth? The answer depends entirely on how you plan. What we're seeing now is not just the revaluation of a currency, it's the reintroduction of Iraq as a credible, evolving player in the global economic system. This moment is being carefully monitored by institutions like the IMF, the World Bank, and the Bank for International Settlements. Why? Because Iraq's reforms are not superficial. They are deliberate, structured, and sustainable. This isn't a single explosive event, it's a carefully managed economic evolution. International investors are taking their first cautious steps back into Iraq, and trade talks are already underway. Iraq is no longer viewed as a liability, it's becoming a viable, even attractive, economic partner. The lower denominations now circulating in Iraq have triggered something greater than financial reform, they've triggered psychological transformation. When people begin to trust their money, they begin to trust their future. With confidence returning, with digital and retail systems modernizing, and with international frameworks being implemented, the Iraqi economy is poised for long-term resilience. For dinar holders around the world, this moment demands more than excitement, it demands preparation, strategy, and precision. This is not just a footnote in currency news. This is a financial turning point of global consequence. If you're serious about leveraging this event, then act wisely. Prepare thoroughly. Consult experts. Move carefully. Because while the revaluation may be underway, the opportunity it brings is just beginning. Like and subscribe for more videos.